what's up everyone? Welcome back to another monthly update. We're looking ahead at April and actually beyond this monthly update, and we're looking back at March and what's happened in the ministry. And we're so sorry that we're getting this a little bit later to you than usual, but we've had so much going on in the ministry. One of those things that has been going on in the ministry happened in March, and that was Captain's Camp. That was our leadership training retreat for us to pour into the lives of high school students who are going to be leading our backyard Bible clubs this summer. And I want you to get a chance to hear how their lives are set on a better trajectory of leadership, how their lives were transformed from this weekend. Would you just take a couple minutes and look at this clip?
Something that was revealed to me, whenever you look at yourself, sometimes you don't think that you have qualities that other people see. During the tunnels, people were saying things and I was like, are you sure? That's me? Other people see qualities in you that you don't even see in yourself. And so, that's really uplifting to hear that other people see you differently than you see yourself. So
for me, I could go day to day knowing now that I'm not alone. I can trust him, who I know, I can humble myself before. Knowing that I have that confidence and that comfort, it makes it so much easier to go through my everyday life, trusting God instead of going with what the world says and things that will not help me, things that only lead towards evil. But something that I can just rest upon.
And if you were gonna tell someone who didn't go to Captain's Camp, why they should, what would you tell them?
Captain's Camp is very eye-opening on just self-reflection and how you can help others. It helped me like Maya just said, people actually values that I've wanted to learn. I've seen people seeing me totally do it. It's so worth it. And you walk away with just being like, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I love hearing the stories of those students and how Captain's Camp helped them to become better leaders. So much of what Captain's Camp is designed to do is to train up leaders who are going to lead teams of students to get the gospel into our city. Because you may not know this, but our church is deeply passionate about getting the gospel to every man, woman, and child in Austin, to Austin and beyond, for the sake of the glory of God. We want to do that, and that matters to us. And so we're training leaders to do that this summer. And speaking of this summer, the next step of this training to get the gospel to the city is going to be something I'm so excited to announce. Registration just opened up a couple days ago, and that is boot camp. Well, you may be brand new to this church or new to the ministry or just jumping into completing 7th grade and wondering what even is boot camp. Boot camp, well, I want you to know it's a life-changing week. It changed my life and it's transformed hundreds and hundreds of students' lives, because what we do is we get immersed in gospel training. We learn and practice what it is to share the gospel. And as we do, our students' hearts and lives are changed. And then we actually go into the city, into East Austin, and we share that gospel every single year. See over a dozen people come to Christ. It's a powerful experience. After going out into East Austin, downtown East Austin, to share the gospel, students come back and they're gonna worship through teaching and worship through singing. It's gonna be an incredible time. We have a powerful speaker coming. And then we're gonna close our nights just together in our individual communities. You may not know this, but 4 other churches are coming. So we'll get together in our own local expressions of church, and we will have times where we get just to unify around each other and minister to one another. It's gonna be really, really powerful. But if you just ask me in one sentence why you should send your students to boot camp, or if you're a student wondering why should I go to boot camp, I would just tell you this: boot camp, more than anything else that we do as a church, rallies students around our vision to get the gospel to every man, woman, and child. And as you go and do that, you are going to see the lives of the people in your very city, in your own backyard, transformed. I promise you. And it's going to be incredible. So a couple details that you need to know so you can get in here is, well, right now it's going to be the lowest price it's ever going to be up until May 5th. It's the early bird special. It's $149 right now, but it's going to go up after May 5th. So please go to www.hcbcpf.com/students and scroll down till you hit boot camp and register today. You're not gonna wanna miss it. So please go and do that. And the last thing that we have to look forward to is just 2 weeks after boot camp training. So there's a 1 week gap between boot camp and then the next thing, that's gonna be backyard Bible clubs. This is where students take all their experience and all their time going into East Austin clubs, and we go into your own backyards. You guys are actually hosting Bible clubs throughout Pflugerville, Round Rock, Hutto area, and our students come to share the gospel with your neighbors. And so it's a 2-week commitment if students choose to go to boot camp, so don't forget that and check out the details inside the website. But that is the last thing we have to look forward to, which is really just watching God work as we are faithful. We get to watch God move in the lives of our city, and it's our hope that our church would be like a city on a hill, a light to the people around us, and that God would be glorified and lifted up. So that's what we have to look forward to. That's what I'm excited about. That's what we get to pour our time and energy and resources into, making God's fame and name known. I hope you guys have a great April, a happy Easter. I love you, God bless you, and we'll see you soon.